Salavoie for Rebel News, and I'm currently in Montreal, and I'm standing at La Maison de l'Art de Frédéric Bach, and it is here today that Mr. Trudeau is meeting with some president of Inuit Association. I don't know if he's planning to do outrageous spending yet again, but just last week, Mr. Trudeau announced billions of dollars to be sent to Ukraine, but Mr. Trudeau resigned as the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada, not as Prime Minister, but right now he's a lame duck Prime Minister. And so I want to ask him if he has the moral authority to keep spending billions of dollars of taxpayer money to organizations or to other countries when he's actually in his last run as Prime Minister.
I have to admit, my friends, I'm a little bit emotional tonight. One of the things that comes with knowing that you're on a countdown clock to your last day means you get to be really ruthless about the things you want to do and the things that you don't want to do. And let me tell you, if I am here tonight with you all, it's because, man, oh man, did I want to see you guys to celebrate one last Black History Month as Prime Minister.
So we are here. We will try to yell our questions since the RCMP told us to not get close.
Je peux plus rentrer, là.
Ah non?
Non.
C'est pas un endroit public, ça?
Ouais, ben, puis pas ici.
Puis ici?
Pas là-dedans. C'est pas public là-dedans.
Ah non?
Puis les journalistes devaient arriver à Noé beaucoup plus tôt que ça, là. Il est trop tard, là.
Là, en dehors, c'est pas correct?
En dehors, vous pouvez rester en dehors, mais pas plus proche que ça. C'est bon?
Quelle raison?
Parce que là, c'est un endroit protégé, là.
OK. Puis l'autre bord, c'est quoi la limite?
Ah, vous pouvez aller sur le trottoir, là-bas, là. Souvent au public, là.
OK, ben on va attendre ça d'abord.
Ben, pas ici, là.
Ouais, c'est sûr
Pas
que
là pour t'empêcher de poser une question.
Bout, ça va être un petit peu difficile. Là. La liberté de presse, ça règne
D'accord
quand
avec
même
toi.
ici.
Oui.
Donc,
Mais j'ai quand même une job de sécurité à faire. Donc,
vous savez très bien que je ne suis pas une menace. Là, je pense que c'est assez apparent. Là. Je suis une journaliste, donc si maintenant on craint les journalistes, ça va pas bien, on n'est pas en démocratie. Hein?
J'ai pas dit que je te craignais, je te disais juste
mais...
que j'ai un site à protéger, puis les gens qui devaient rentrer, ils ont été fouillés, puis là, vous autres, vous n'avez pas été fouillés.
Ben, si vous voulez, vous pouvez me fouiller, ça ne me dérange pas.
Il est trop tard, là.
First of all, they say that we were late, obviously, because all the location and time were really secret. And the second thing that they say, it's like, they say that they didn't search us in case that we are or have something dangerous on us. And I say, but go for it. But obviously they refused. So it's really strange to see how the Prime Minister is so scared of independent news outlet because, of course, I wrote to them yesterday to have access and get accreditation to come here and take part of the announcement. But obviously, I didn't receive any answer from them. They are actually doing cherry picking, choosing the media that they want, and obviously they don't want any independent news outlet. So we are here, we'll do our best. Obviously I will need to yell my question because I need to stay over here, but it is important for us that we give you a voice and to ask Mr. Trudeau some tough question. Obviously he will not answer, but at least he will hear it.
Following your announcement of your resignation, the Liberal Party started to do much better and is doing much better in the polls. What do you make of that? What lessons have you learned?
I have consistently said for many years now that as we approach an election, as Canadians actually reflect on the choice being offered to them, between a party that has governed this country responsibly, created a strong economy that has the best balance sheet of the G7, lifted hundreds of thousands of kids out of poverty, created jobs, protected the environment, stepped up on fighting climate change in partnership with Indigenous peoples, moved forward on reconciliation, have been responsible and ambitious for this country, versus a party in the Conservatives that just shrug and say everything's broken. that don't believe in taking action against climate change, that don't believe in Indigenous reconciliation, that don't understand that the only way to build a strong economy is to invest in the people that actually make up that economy. The Conservatives continue to push trickle-down theories and tax breaks for the rich, while couching it in the language of populism.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw, but there is so many cars. The convoy of Trudeau is just right here with a lot of gas car, not electric cars. And so it's really interesting to see like, oh, they are so scared of independent news outlet.
An economy that, quite frankly, is the strongest in the G7, is among the strongest in the G7 right now, with the lowest debt to GDP ratio of all G7 partners, and a outstanding credit score, AAA credit rating from the international bond rating agencies. We are, committed to a brighter future for Canada, and we'll push back against anyone who says that Canadians are broken or Canada is broken. There's always more work to do, but we're all about rolling up our sleeves and getting it done.
Ils vont chercher ailleurs. Ils vont chercher ailleurs. Non, ils vont aller chercher ailleurs. Ah! Ils vont aller chercher ailleurs. Sérieusement, vous l'avez fait passer ailleurs juste pour faire en sorte qu'ils n'interagissent pas avec nous.
Je veux c'est moi jouer.
Mais sérieusement, c'est complètement fou, votre affaire. À quel point que vous dirigez le tout. Vous l'avez fait sortir par une autre porte. Félicitations, messieurs. Vous êtes vraiment des champions sur la liberté de presse. So, they literally make Mr. Trudeau exit by another door just to make sure that he's not interacting with us. This is outrageous. And those people have no shame. We are in Canada, freedom of the press. Where is it? Because under the Liberals, freedom of the press have just gone. But this is not the first time the RCMP has gone out of its way to prevent us from interacting with Trudeau. Remember last summer in Montreal during the Global Progress Summit when former New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern attended? I caught it on camera. Trudeau chose to slip out through the garbage alley rather than face us. That same cowardice is on display once again. Canadians should not be naive to think things will improve with Mark Carney. If anything, it will be more of the same, or perhaps even worse. Don't forget to go over calltheelection.ca. This petition is actually to request an election right now. So now Canadians are being taken into a stage by what is going on right now with the leadership race, but you want an election. And I invite you to sign the petition that we have at this website, calltheelection.ca.